Good afternoon. In today's video, I am finally going to sort out sending those Furbies off to Amazon, as well as there's a few other bits and pieces that I think might be able to get to Amazon as well to make it a bit more worthwhile sending everything out there. For my second shipment to Amazon this year. Yeah, I don't read it very often, but when I've got that many board games, I want some space back. I think I said it before, but I use Amazon as a way of moving stuff away from here so that I can have more space. So it's kind of gets out of there, they handle all the packaging and all that kind of stuff, so that's really helpful. It's not really worth it if it's for low priced items, but for prices that are kind of more than £10. If I don't have, or if I haven't got around to listing on eBay and it has to go to a reasonable price at Amazon, which looks like it might sell before you hit storage fees and all that kind of stuff, or extra storage fees, then that's how I tend to send it. As we're kind of coming to the point where it might start taking a bit longer for Amazon to process stuff coming in, I thought now might be a good time to finally send another shipment up there. So basically this afternoon I'm going to work through and see what I can send up there and see. I think I might end up doing 2 boxes because I know at least one of the ones I was going to send up last time, it was oversized. I think I've got a couple of items now that will be oversized, which makes it more worthwhile doing it, which means I might end up doing 2 boxes, one of oversized goods and one of not oversized goods, but we'll work that as we go along, and I will show you every step of the, well, once I've worked out what I'm going to send, I will show you every step of the way after that, because working out what I'm going to send is going to take some time. I will check in with you once I've done that stage. Okay, so I've been through all of the stuff I was potentially looking at sending up, and the pile is somewhat smaller than I hoped it would be. Yeah, the pile that's going to Amazon, as far as board games are concerned, is this teensy wincy pile. Well, there. Unfortunately, some of the ones that I kind of have a look and kind of pick out the stuff that I send to Amazon, so if I've got no instruction manuals or the pieces are too iffy, I generally don't like sending them up because it's not as easy to say on Amazon if there's faults or problems with the product. And although you can kind of sit in the description box, you can put their instructions, yada yada yada, I'm always a bit wary that somebody might just go click, 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 and maybe not perhaps see the condition details. So I'm always a bit wary of sending things up that's not in almost good condition. Obviously the description details give some kind of clue, but I'm just a little bit wary of it. It's just me being picky, really. So I don't necessarily mind condition details like the box and that kind of thing. I'm not too worried about provided the box is sturdy and secure. But yeah, if it's not got the instructions, I'm a little bit. I've seen reviews on some Amazon listings that have said the instructions should have been there, which makes me a little bit wary of sending stuff up to them without instructions. So that's kind of the key thing. If it's incomplete and doesn't include instructions, that's the kind of point I say, okay, I'm not going to send it. Which is why I'm only sending one of the sites. The sorry I picked up today does have the instructions and it's complete, but the one I already had, which I was looking at sending to them, doesn't have the instructions, which is really annoying. So that's going to have to go to eBay. I also got the Disney DVD Triple Pursuit game, which I've had for ages, though way overspent. I paid £5 for that way back at the start. And knew probably as soon as I got it home, it wasn't worth £5, it's missing the instructions, which means you can't be sent to Amazon, and I think they're not going for that much on eBay at the moment either, so like, I'm not sure if maybe it's worth selling the cards separately and just spinning out like the other triple sheets that I've got. Don't know. So, the full pile to go to Amazon, I think it's 7 items. It's 1 copy of Sorry, it's Cluedo, it's Monopoly Deluxe, and it's the 4 Furbies over there. They're all going. So let's go through the process. I've already done the kind of listing bit and actually putting them onto Amazon systems. So let's look at the next steps. So here are the items within Amazon system. As you can see, it's the Furbies. There's 1, 2, 3, should be 4. Yeah, 4 Furbies. Deluxe Monopoly, and Cluedo, the Great Detective Game. We're all going. I'm not sending the wooden one up because the box was a bit and I'd rather put it to eBay and put lots more description in there, so I'm not sending that up. So that's that. The conditions are various details. Some they either use good or use acceptable. I tend to under report the condition. So if the condition, if I consider the condition to be very good, I tend to go one below that and say it's acceptable. But again, it's just a way of, I think, surpass expectations rather than under, if that makes sense. It's just me again being picky. So, before this, there's a stage where I asked you about security or safety details. I think it is like battery information. I've already done that. Well, it's not battery. Yeah, it's battery information. So I've already done that for these, so it's fine. So all of these, it's just one of everything. Basically, this screen tells us what we have to do for all of the products. As you can see, for the Furbies, it does require polybagging. For some reason, it's not picked up on the Furry Boom Waves and Crystal series. It's picked it up from the Zigzag one, but not on the others. So we'll polybag those as well. But the other ones are pretty straightforward and no prep needed because they are basically. That was the Furry Boom Waves. Whoops. It's not that. 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 I'll put. Yes, the actual option that I need isn't there. That's helpful. I'll put it as no prep needed, but I will do prep. Dear me. Okie dokie. So I'm going to go and prep them and I'll be right back with you in a minute. So on this step we need to print out the labels. As you can see, they're all set to seller. I use the 27 labels per A4 sheet, and basically if you click the print labels for this page, it prints out a sheet of labels for us. Print the labels, and there it is. It gives us this sheet here for the labels. What I will do, I'm not going to print them out just yet, I'm just going to leave it there because I need to go and cut my printer up. So what I will do is just move on to the next step. And make sure you can't see my address. Yeah, as I thought, I was going to create 2 shipping plans, one to Coventry and one to Chesterfield, which means it's going to cost me £10 to send. Whether this is worth doing or not isn't completely, yeah, probably not. Let's block out my address again, aren't I? Okay, let's approve that. Okay, so I'm going to just show something for one, but basically we can work on shipment. And we scroll down. I always use small parcel delivery. Amazon Partnered Courier, which is UPS, which normally costs £5.8, I think it is. Everything in one box. Yada yada yada, just confirms what's in there. So it's basically the 4 Furbies, and the Sorry is actually in this one, which means it's the Cluedo. It's the other one. So that's all fine and dandy. So that is this box's information. This is actually a higher number than it actually is. It comes with 2.5 kilograms, but I've still got to put all the void fill in, so I thought I always go over just in case. And these are the box dimensions, and that's all confirmed as okay. We then click calculate, and yeah, it comes to £5.8, which is pretty the norm for this. And you agree to the conditions set and accept charges. Wait for it to do its stuff, and then we just need to print the box labels. So as you can see, all the Furbies now have their own little Amazon labels on now, and just with the board games, the Amazon label goes over the existing barcode, and these literally just go into the box. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put some void for him. When I say void fill, newspaper, then this, and just pack it all up, and then that's good to go once the label's on. And that right there is the final box ready to go to Amazon. Yeah, it's actually, you might notice next to it, we still have the 2 borders that come oversized. Unfortunately, I don't have a box big enough to send them, so they have to stay here until I do have a big enough box. So unfortunately, they're going to have to wait for a bit. It's not in the world, but it's like, all that time someone out and I can't send them because I don't have a box big enough. Never mind. So the final stage is to arrange a UPS pickup. Now it costs nothing to arrange a pickup, so you pay the £5 and it doesn't cost anything more to have it picked up, or if you take it to the UPS parcel shop, it doesn't make any difference, same price, it's still £5. The reason I have it picked up rather than taking it to a parcel shop is because I'm at the bottom of a hill, and the parcel shop is up a very steep hill and down a little bit, and my legs can't carry me that far. It's a very steep, it's a very, very steep hill. There's no difference in the price. There's always someone here pretty much most days, so it's much easier for me to get it arranged to be picked up, and it's fairly simple to arrange. So that's kind of the complete process of sending a shipment to Amazon. It's a bit convoluted sometimes, there's a lot of steps you go backwards and forwards. I didn't show you the first stage of actually listing it, if that makes sense. That's the same as if you're doing FBA or fulfilled by market. Just the same process, you just select fulfilled by Amazon and a load of nexts. It is kind of just fun. It's laborious, it's repetitive, but it's kind of, Amazon guides you through the process, so it's not too bad. If you're interested in the complete process, maybe next time I'll take it right from the beginning, but I'm not sure if that's something you'd be interested in. I'm not sure if it's interesting if it's the first stage, but if you're interested in it, let me know and I'll make that as well. Although when that next video will be, I do not know, because like I said before, I don't send stuff to Amazon that often. It's more normally to try and get some space back, and it doesn't always work. But it's nice to get those Furbies gone, which was another reason I want to send it up, because they've been here for a while. It's time to let them go. Time to let the babies go. So the Furbies are now on their way. Hopefully they'll be out the door on Tuesday, so that will be good. It's all scheduled, that's all done. So with that being said, that's all from me today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you'd like to see more, please do hit the like button and subscribe, and if so, I will see you tomorrow. Bye.